Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to the Lego Batman, the video game on the Nintendo DS.
Woohoo.
And Batman and Robin are trying to solve Riddler's last clue.
Yep, looks like Robin doesn't have a clue.
Robin never has a clue in these Lego games.
I know.
It seems the Riddler has sent a lot of bricks. Golly gee, Batman, what are we supposed to do with all these little bricks? Excuse me, sirs, but I've brought snacks. See?
A Batman and Robin mug!
So jelly.
Oh my gosh, I want those mugs.
I know, those mugs are adorable.
Oh, they look awesome. I like the Robin one. That's
Quiet,
great.
Robin. I'm trying to focus. Look, Master Tim, there's cookies.
Delicious.
So, I'm guessing cookies and milk. Robin, you're fun. In the Lego games, you're fun. Meanwhile, Batman's trying to concentrate and build stuff, and Robin's just having a grand old time with cookies and milk, which is an excellent snack. So
Yay.
Batman has figured it out. The Riddler and Two-Face are trying to rob Gotham Bank.
Oh no, the cookie broke in the mug!
That's hot chocolate, it looks
Oh
like.
no!
Hot chocolate and cookies, is that really a thing?
I think that could be.
Because, I mean, that looked like it was bubbling.
I know, it looked hot chocolatey. It did not look milk-like. It could have been Ovaltine.
Probably a good idea, Gotham, not to have your, bank in the middle of an island.
Alright, we're gonna go after Scrooge McDuck and his money bin.
It is the money bin! Oh my gosh.
Yep. Scrooge McDuck is in this episode.
So, we've been getting a lot of comments asking us, like, why was the series put on hiatus for a little bit? We wanted to get the Lego Batman movie set done first, but we wanted to start this, like, during the Lego Batman hype, and thank you so much for almost 20,000 views on the first episode. That's pretty awesome. This is a very old game from 2008. So this series, we're going to try to make it last almost a month, but we'll see. I'm guessing it'll be like 14 episodes, something like that. I don't remember if the DS version actually lets you play as the bad guys other than in free play, because the DS had less space. The console versions had a lot more characters and the ability to play a good guy mission and a bad guy side.
Yeah.
This one has less enemies in it, if you were noticing. Like, Killer Moth isn't in it. Each character is limited to 4 bad guys instead of, I think it was like 6
Oh, okay.
or 7. So the levels are only about 6 levels that last. If you're trying to complete everything 100%, like if you're trying to get the Lego status like you are, I would say each episode could last you the length of a Batman the Animated Series episode, which would be about 22 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Something like that.
That's a perfect amount.
Yeah.
Actually, that's like the golden number. I don't know.
So we're approaching Riddler's kind of big scheme, which is to take over the,
His money bin.
the Gotham money bin.
Oh, yeah, the Gotham one. I'm sorry. It's when he wants to be his.
Well, he's trying to steal Bullion, so that's his plan,
That's
anyway.
actually a pretty good plan, because, I mean, those will only go up in value, so... Plus, I mean, if you steal them, you could just melt them down, and, you know what? Never mind.
Let's not give people ideas.
You know what? I'm just gonna stop myself right there.
Probably a good idea. Just, you know, good idea not to...
Yep. Oh, me.
Pompadour Robin. Now it's time for Darth Vader Robin.
Pompadour.
He's got that weird head thing.
Join me, Batman, and we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
So, when Justice League comes out...
An adopted son.
We'll be doing the Batman Brave and the Bold on the DS.
Yep.
And, I don't know if you guys are up to it. I mean, on the road to Justice League, we could do, like, one Batman game a month, maybe, because, like, there were a lot of Batman games on the Game Boy Advance and things like that, and we do have them, so... all thanks to that Retron player that's over there, we could probably do that. Which we haven't really used that thing all that much.
Totally.
And I'm super excited because the NES Mini is finally coming to our house. Amazon restocked it, and we were able to get one. Although they upped the price, though, so I was kind of upset by that. But, you know, the thing about supply and demand.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't remember the system being like $150. I think before it used to be like maybe $100.
Maybe they didn't know how well they were going to sell. So what is the NES Mini anyway? I thought we got an NES system a while ago that didn't work very well.
The NES Mini is 25 or 30 of the best NES games that Nintendo has made.
Yeah.
And it's in HD. It's like a mini system that has stuff built in. The only downside to the system is it can't play actual NES cartridges.
Yeah.
So it's all built in. It's all HDMI, and it's classic NES games that are mostly Nintendo first party. It's a cool thing for collectors to have to remind them of things when they were a kid. It was what I really wanted Santa to get me for Christmas, but he didn't, because I guess I'd been bad or something. Or he couldn't keep up with supply and demand. So it was the must-have item of 2016.
I never know what Santa is thinking.
And every game collector, except me, had one, so that was my kind of like birthday present to myself, so... Even though it won't come until the very end of February. Actually, it'll come 4 days before the Nintendo Switch comes out.
Did you ever wonder as a kid, like, there are these kids in school and, like, they get all this stuff for Christmas and they're like, Santa was awesome to me, and they were, like, the meanest kids that you ever knew, and then you were just like, what's up with this? Like, what is Santa thinking?
Yeah, I actually did. I did. I had a friend like that.
Like, what? Does he not see?
He was a rich kid that had everything, and he was like the biggest tool in our school. He was so mean to me. And
yeah,
you would get invited over to his house, and especially around Christmas time, you would see that the stuff around his tree was like filled. Like it was like the almost, and they lived in kind of like this log cabin with like a sunroof.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, he had family problems later. Like, his family got a divorce, and, you know...
Yeah, that sucks.
His dad drank a lot, and, you know... It's really, you know, not everything is a silver lining. You might think that somebody has a better life than you. In reality, you know, their lives are falling apart, and they use stuff to just kind of, you know, mend that wound for a while.
Alright, that got so dark. And then they couldn't get adopted by Batman. And then it's all better. They could be used as a human target.
Yeah, totally.
Life lessons with the Kwings.
Now, I was actually looking at the psychological implications of the Lego Batman movie. Like, the one that came out. And it did some good things really well. Like, it really portrayed... I think a way that kids can understand, like, loneliness and wanting friends and stuff like that. I was really, like, reevaluating, like, some of the movie. Because I was thinking about reviewing it. I don't know if I'll get around to it. But, I mean, I think they did a really good job of, you know, showing the importance of friends. Except that Friends song was kind of... It was catchy, but it was weird. Like, friends are family. It wasn't as good as Everything is Awesome. Everything is Awesome song was, like, stuck in my head.
Like, the most catchy song in the world.
I know, isn't that crazy? But, like, I really was going over the whole friendship thing and, you know, the adoption process for Robin from orphan to happy family and stuff like that. That was cute. And a lot of kids will be able to understand that. And a lot of kids have actually, the movie's been a big hit for, like, kids in orphanages and stuff like that. They've done, like, a lot of puff piece editorials, like,
wow.
Things like that about that. Yeah. So it's been helping with kids feel about, like, adoptions and stuff like that. At least articles I've read, so that's kind of cool.
Well, I mean, not everyone gets adopted by Batman, but...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But most of the articles right now going on are about not Lego Batman, but Ben Affleck possibly not being Batman anymore.
Sad.
And they already have a replacement Batman if Ben walks. You're never going to guess who it is.
Somebody without as chiseled of a chin, I'm guessing.
Nope, he has a chiseled chin, and he was supposed to play Batman 10 years ago.
He was supposed to play Batman 10 years
He starred opposite a movie with Johnny Depp that didn't do very well, but he was really good in it.
Oh my gosh!
Arnie Hammer.
The guy who played the Lone Ranger? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, I love that actor. But he's like such a great smile. Like I would see him as a Harvey Dent character.
Nope, he was originally supposed to play Batman in a Justice League movie. Yep.
I really liked him as the Lone Ranger, like a lot. And
you don't seem to be too broken up if Ben Affleck doesn't come back. You're like,
no,
Armie Hammer.
I actually liked that guy a lot. I thought his Lone Ranger performance was really good, except for everyone hated it. I think that what made it weird was the Johnny Depp part of it, where Johnny Depp kind of took over and made his character, which was like a subplot character, the main person. It's
well,
like,
right now there's...
Of course, it's Johnny Depp.
There's two things going on in Hollywood right now. There's the side that says Ben's gonna walk, and then there's the side saying that Ben Affleck is gonna do it. He signed on to appear as Batman 8 more times.
Well, I mean, if Armie Hammer ends up doing it, then Ben is gonna be kicking himself, realizing that he's... I mean, I really think that these people... You know, I can't really say my real opinion, but people didn't like some of the philosophy in the movies, and they're, like, making it, like, they're making that the reason why they criticize everything about the movie, because they just don't like morality in their movies, okay? That's just it. Okay.
The argument that
is the reason why they're
a lot of movie critics are doing right now is they're saying, well, technically, Batman Forever was a trilogy to the Burton films. Because what they did is they actually cut a lot of the scenes that they were going to do in the Keaton film to kind of like connect the films.
Yeah.
Like there was a scene where they showed, Jack killing Batman's parents again, like with the flashback. Mm-hmm. And they did some other stuff that they actually cut from Val Kilmer to prove that, he was before somehow the Michael Keaton Batman when they looked absolutely nothing alike.
Oh, so they kind of like... So it's going to be another Rachel thing with a different face, like...
Basically. And that is going to be so weird if they do it. If they do it. This is just a rumor at this point.
I'll just say, I really liked BVS. I have actually not said as much as how I liked it because the reviews were so bad, but I actually really liked it a lot. I really did. And I kind of backed off of it because everyone didn't like it. I don't know why. But I really liked it, and I think it had a morality thing in it, just like The Dark Knight Rises had a morality statement in it. Mm-hmm. And I think, like, I don't know. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. I think that if someone doesn't agree with the statement in the movie, you shouldn't criticize the entire movie. You should be able to go back and be like, well, this and this and this and this was good. I just didn't like this morality statement in it. But instead, everyone's just basically taking that morality thing and then criticizing the entire movie. Instead of a 10, they're rating it like a 2, when in reality, if they would agree with the morality statement, they would have rated it a 10. That's how I feel, so I'll be done. It's not like anyone heard me. I'm playing a Lego Batman game. I should just...
Actually, technically, I'm the one playing, and you're just sitting here.
Yeah, I am. And I should just say that in a video, but I'm too afraid to say it, so I, like, hide it in, like, stuff I'm playing.
I don't know. I'm not one of those people that's going to say that Ben Affleck's going to quit. I really think that he knows that there's a good thing coming. I think that secretly he's waiting to see how well Justice League does or not. There's also a rumor that he has a possible cameo in the Wonder Woman film.
Yeah.
And he's nervous that the Wonder Woman film is going to bomb too. I mean, he has that Daredevil thing plaguing him, but what he doesn't understand is out of everything that happened with the Suicide Squad and BVS, the stuff that got the most praise and people excited for the Batman movie was Ben Affleck's performance as Batman. He really stepped it up in the Suicide Squad, which is essentially a non-speaking cameo, basically. That was the personification of the animated series Batman right there.
He brought the movie up an entire level. Mm-hmm. I mean, the chin.
And his, bringing kind of a lightness to Batman and kind of like going for redemption, what happened to Clark in, BVS.
You really got the feeling like they were friends, but they struggled. They were struggling and they were going to eventually become friends. They came to an understanding, of their mothers have the same name.
Oh, that was such a bad plot thing,
what better basis to make friends?
Oh, boy. So the reason why I'm not talking too much about the game is there was a lot of Batman news that happened today, and Amber and I have time to sit down and record a bunch of Batman stuff today. And it was just fresh in my mind because my phone was blowing up and people were telling me kind of the stuff about Armie Hammer and Ben Affleck. And, you know, I just thought I would share it with you guys because I've played this game before. And even though it's in the deep recesses of my mind, I still have a good understanding of how to go through the level.
Yeah, no, I like Armie Hammer. I can't imagine him as Batman, but I'll watch it with him as Batman because I like the actor, so.
He was going to play Batman before, shortly after we got married. Well before Avengers was going to be a movie, there was a Justice League film. The reason why it got canceled, though, is because Batman was going to be using guns.
Yeah.
And they were going after a different story for the Justice League that had to actually do with an apocalypse invasion. So the Batman that would be using guns would be a guy that'd be shooting parademons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which parademons are not sentient life. They're basically controlled minions of Darkseid. So it's not like an alien like Martian Manhunter or a White Martian or like a Sinestro. It's a non-intelligent kind of workforce that's, you know, controlled by Darkseid.
You know what I think is the problem with that whole movie, why that movie didn't do well with Armie Hammer? I'm going to tell you my biggest problem with the movie. It has nothing to do with anyone's performance.
I don't even remember that movie.
You didn't watch it. We should watch it at home. The problem I have, I was going to say this before, but there were spoilers, so now everyone has probably seen the movie who's going to see it. Okay, he has a thing for his brother's wife.
Oh, right.
That's weird. Okay, if it was his friend's wife, I could understand. But it's like it's his brother's wife. It's weird. And like if it wasn't his brother's wife, it wouldn't be as weird. And it's just weird. And I think it just makes anyone uncomfortable to want to ever do another movie. It's like, why is that his love interest? Like,
Be grateful that I have a sister, because you don't have to worry about the whole brother thing. Like if I go off to some type of like Wild West showdown.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to worry about my kid brother pining over you.
I know, that's exactly it. Like, you know, and it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's like, kind of like he has this thing where it's like he worries about her because he knows that his brother doesn't take good care of her. And it's just like, dude, it's your brother's wife. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway. Mm-hmm. I mean, if he dies, that would be really convenient that he could bury her or whatever.
What I'm really upset, though, Ben Affleck thought the script about Hush was terrible.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why we're not getting the Batman film anytime soon. But that script had Nightwing. It had all of Batman's rogues kind of like being released from Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
And going after Batman, like the Hush storyline. It had Nightwing's involvement. It had kind of like little teases of a future Red Hood movie.
Yeah, the Hush thing would be great.
It would have been great, but that's all canceled now. They've already rewritten it, and it's a completely different storyline, which sounds like now is not going to be an adaptation of Hush. It's going to be an adaptation of Warner Brothers' cash cow, Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, I mean, hasn't Arkham Asylum already been done to death in games? Like, I guess he just really likes Arkham Batman.
No, Warner Brothers really likes Arkham Batman.
Okay.
If this rumor is true, I mean, I'd be kind of upset because.
So which one did Ben like? He liked the fur. He
doesn't like
Hush?
either of them.
Oh,
but he's not directing the Hush one.
Why is he not directing? Because he doesn't want someone to get mad at him.
He doesn't think he can do it. Remember, he's coming off the heels of his Live by Night movie that bombed.
Well, you know what? Hollywood people are jerks, and anything
But what I don't understand, didn't his movie, The Accountant do really well? So,
I loved that.
So because
that
he has
amazing.
one movie bomb that he directed and stuff like that, I mean, I can understand people are pestering him way too much.
I really liked The Accountant too because, I mean, like, it was cool to have a person who was in Hero that, you know, like he was a person with disabilities that was a hero. It was like, he basically, the moral of the entire movie was like, a person with disabilities can do anything. You have no idea what they're capable of. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was so cool. Like, I don't know if people with certain learning disabilities and stuff, like, were into that movie. I don't really know
I
because
still
it
haven't
was
seen
pretty
it
violent.
yet. I'm waiting for it to come out on Blu-ray
But
or
I mean, I
whatever.
think it could be like a good movie for anyone who thinks like people look at them and are like, oh, well, you can't do this because of you're in this category. But it's like you never know what somebody can do. You really
I
have
don't
no idea.
know why the Live by Night movie didn't do well.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
I think that maybe people didn't like the idea of Ben Affleck like playing a mobster when later in the year he'd be playing Batman again. I don't know, but the movie just didn't do well.
Yeah, but I mean, wasn't Michael Keaton Mr. Mom? I mean,
He was Mr. Mom first.
I'm just saying, like, how much farther away from Batman can you get than Mr. Mom? I don't know. It's just.
Mr. Mom was first. It wasn't, you know...
It doesn't matter. He still played
in
Mr.
fact,
Mom.
He only did, like, really good roles after the first Batman film.
Yeah, like, was he Beetlejuice after Batman, or
Beetlejuice...
Or that was before?
I think it got released before the 89 Batman film. I don't remember. I've only seen Beetlejuice, like, once.
Oh, well, that was a pretty good role, but pretty...
Well, he's actually coming back to do another Beetlejuice movie.
Wow, Michael Keaton does the crazy roles, I'll have to say.
It's the eyebrows.
Yeah,
The eyebrows do all the work.
Yeah, I mean, he played a somewhat insane person in, I watched him in the, I don't know if it's still out in theaters, but, Founder.
I wouldn't say he played an insane person. He played the founder of McDonald's. Well,
I know, but the founder of McDonald's was somewhat crazy. Like, not crazy, but, you know, like, just not a typical person. Like, basically risking everything to get whatever he wants. I mean, that's the person you have to make a multi-million-dollar company like that.
Okay, so it's showdown time, kiddies. So basically, this level, all we have to do is defeat Two-Face first, and then Riddler is second. And it's actually a pretty easy level to take him down, so just watch me and then repeat what I do. And if you're looking for this game, you can find the Lego Batman DS on Amazon, and also, for whatever reason, this game is very easy to find at, like, GameStops, so...
Oh, cool. That's
although whether or
know.
not you can find it with a box, I mean, I bought this game right when it came out, so...
Gold bricks! Pick some of those up and put them away for college, Robin.
Robin's not college age.
Actually, those aren't. It's not really your money to take home. It kind of belongs to the city.
Pompadour Robin in,
that would be stealing.
In Lego Batman is supposed to be like, I think 13, something like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
he's like the young sidekick. Nightwing is in Lego Batman. So is Batgirl. I just don't remember how to unlock them. Why? And based on how well the reception did for Lego Batman 2, I will go back and get some characters, but it won't happen until like right around the Nintendo Switch is coming out. So, like, you'll have a DS series coming out, but it won't be, you know, it'll be basically collecting characters, because I really want to show Nightwing and Batgirl and some of the other characters.
I really don't want to get my emotions into it, but I really hope that Ben Affleck continues to be Batman.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure that this is, remember...
Maybe it's a publicity stunt.
Like his, you know...
Because didn't they say, like, his marriage was going to break up right before he did Batman, and then it was fine?
He was living with her in London when he was filming Justice League.
Yeah, maybe there was no problem with his marriage at all. Like, maybe it was just a...
That's between Ben and Jennifer. There's still no divorce filing at all.
Yeah, like, why did people make up... Why people be hating?
Well, they were the ones that announced their separation.
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
And it was because, like, Ben was naughty or something like that. But I don't know if they've reconciled or whatever, but they were living together again for a while. And,
well, I heard they're having another kid or something.
Yeah. Something like that. So,
there's a reason to stay together again.
Yeah. That's kind of like good parenting, to have a mom and a dad.
Yep.
Kids do a lot better with that. Psychologically proven.
Yeah, they don't want...
Oh, this level. Okay, this part's annoying. I'll have to explain this. So basically... When the light is green,
Oh my gosh.
you won't get, like...
The trap is clean.
You won't get smashed.
Oh my gosh.
There's some ways that you can handle this. You can climb on top of it. Like, this entire level is like this. Like fighting the Riddler.
Yeah.
And you can't defeat the Riddler here because we're going to beat him up a little bit and then he's going to run away, scampering somewhere.
The Riddler's such a fun guy. What would the DC universe be without him?
Did you know that after the Batman animated series, Riddler stopped wearing the spandex?
Oh, really?
Yep. His costume in the comic book started to adapt his animated series look. So this is the Frank Gorson classic Riddler look.
With the top hat and stuff? Or
the top hat and the blazer.
Hat, maybe, or
yeah, that was the animated series look to the Riddler. Riddler, everybody got a redesign in the animated series.
He's like a more of a refined gentleman with a green suit look.
But he's not a fighter.
Oh, okay.
So, and then they turned him, with the 2004 Batman series, they made Riddler into kind of this grungy goth guy, which was really creepy and weird. I've only seen a couple episodes with the Riddler from, I don't even think I've watched every single episode of the 2004 series.
Really?
Not that it was terrible, but, I mean, it was a different take on Batman. It was a Batman that didn't use his wits and his abilities, he used his fists. And it was a very stylized series, like very anime-based.
I have no idea how we get up here.
Like that. You just ride it, like I said. Now we beat up Riddler
yeah,
a little bit more.
like, Batman can't use all brawn because he has to use his mind. That's a big part of Batman.
Originally, when Ben Affleck did Batman, I'm going to say that I was worried that an older Batman wouldn't work with a young Superman and stuff like that. But I like the storytelling that they were doing and showing, like, you know, a seasoned Batman who's gone through so much, and on top of that, what caused him to go crazy and, like, manslaughter people is what happened in Metropolis. And also, you know, the driving force, what happened with Jason Todd. So, I mean, what I would like to see, because I think Ben could do it, I would want to see a script based on... You know, because he likes to do shocking things, and he also really likes the rich history of Batman. What they should do, instead of just a flashback, they should do an entire movie based on, you know, what caused his descent. Maybe that's something, because he likes his
And people
his
are
movies,
so into prequels nowadays.
Exactly. His movies were so dark and, you know, whatever, for The Accountant and Live by Night. A darker Batman story that shows... what happens when he brings another sidekick into his life. That would have been interesting.
I mean, in this society, if things are going badly and you need someone to get you more views quickly, the best thing you can do is add more violence. People will watch.
It'd probably be an R-rated Batman film, though.
I'm just saying, violence solves everything.
Take that, Riddler. Haha. Batman, Riddler is on the conveyor belt with the gold bricks.
Oh no!
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Batman, you
Wait, they can't show this. This is a kid's game.
Speaking of dark, oh my gosh!
What is Lego doing? Oh man, what happened?
And Batman became a killer that day.
And Batman just committed manslaughter.
Indirectly.
Indirectly, yep.
I don't have to kill you, but I'm not gonna save you.
From the conveyor belt. Uh-oh. That does not look like it's gonna leave a lasting impression. Batman, I'm sorry. I won't. Ah!
No! Oh my gosh, this is disturbing.
He's fine. Yeah,
Wait, because he's a Lego.
That would work out.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't work out in real life.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that was really dark.
It's Batman. What do you expect?
AA.
Arkham Asylum. Back at Arkham Asylum, Two-Face, the Riddler, Clayface, Mr. Freeze. Although Mr. Freeze's cell should be, like, frozen. We're all back in their maximum security jails. But that's what... So they only show the two characters, Riddler and Two-Face, being in the maximum security with the open glass all the time. Yet Mr. Freeze and Clayface are in very easy-to-break-out cells. And they're actually more powerful than Riddler and Two-Face, so... whatever. Saying that Mr. Freeze and Clayface don't matter? Pfft, whatever, game.
Psh. Whatevs, game.
So did we get true hero status on that? Yes, we
I
did.
kind of like the old stud total because it seems like it's counting every single coin.
It is counting every single coin.
It's amazing.
Alrighty, so anyway, guys and gals, that does it for this episode of the Lego Batman and the chapter
Ooh.
Hi Diddle Riddle Bullion, or whatever it's called. Next time,
Yay.
we'll be looking at the... Oh, Arkham Asylum is open now.
Yeah.
We'll be looking at the Penguin stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps when you guys drop a like, and we will see you next time with more Lego Batman the video game DS. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya.